Alright, so for Celestials episode 4, I had a theme in mind that the main cast, so again Inferno, Weapon Master, and the whole group would get called on for a mission in space of sorts. So they would arrive at a moon base that is, how do you say it, that is piloted by the same rock creature species as Brock, which is one of my earlier heroes. If you'll remember from an old video, he's the leader of the Earth element. And so the same species of rock creatures is piloting the spaceship. And I think maybe it would be fun to have them like sort of searching for the spaceship, and then they would kind of be waiting for them, and it would be sort of like a trap maybe. And they would actually kind of have a struggle with the spaceship compared to other missions because it's specifically built for these rock creatures, which are a lot stronger. Maybe I should also come up with a name for the species. So maybe leave a suggestion down the comments. And I'm thinking they would have like they would be holding other rock creatures as hostage. So maybe with like some kind of personal beef, or maybe they're like terrorists or something. Because if you think about it, humans hurt other humans as well, so this would actually kind of make sense. And so yeah, they would probably keep some others hostage and maybe some other species as well. And so the main cast would try to get through all the vaults and like the things leading up to the spaceship, and they would have trouble with this because, say for example, there's a big metal door that's blocking a pathway, right? The metal door would be specifically designed to be really strong because these rock creatures could probably break through them. Same thing for the hostages. So they're like really probably like made of some kind of super metal or super steel or whatever. So now imagine just the main cast trying to get through this and through these doors and these metal doors, and they're not rock creatures, so that would be really difficult. And I can imagine them all like charging into the door at the same time with like their powers, for example, to break it open, or maybe teleport through it with like a magic spell from Noah or something. And I'm thinking this would just kind of go on for most of the episode. So there would be some interesting like things they would have to solve to get through the chambers of the spaceship, and they would probably have to fight some rock creatures, which would be really difficult because of their high durability and strength. But these aren't as strong as Brock, because Brock is like one of the strongest ones out there, hence why he's the leader of the Earth element in the Hero Force. And I think at a certain point, Lucas, if you remember, he's the leader of the Hero Force, he would actually have some spare time to come help as well after, like, say, half of the episode. And this is where he would really get a chance to shine, because I forgot he's also, like, a really important character to the show. And I felt like he deserved some screen time, but maybe not in, like, the first few episodes too much of the show. But these are just concepts, so it doesn't matter that much. And I feel like maybe he would definitely make some small like appearances in the previous episodes, and this would allow for a bit of character building with him, because he's kind of an easy character to forget, because he would be more of like the guy that leads them onto the missions, even though he is like the strongest hero in the entire Hero Force, because he has the best light powers out there, so like from the light element, which comes straight from God, so he gets to cheat kind of most rules. And so, say let's after half of the episode, they like struggle to fight against rock creatures, and they beat they kill a few of the terrorists, and then they get through the chambers. They save a few of them, and they probably would just teleport them back to like the Hero Force base with their crystals, and then Lucas would come along, and this is where the show would really begin. I feel like he would probably get like powered up by like doing a prayer or something, and let's say like the same way you would kind of hear like Jesus in Christianity kind of like speak into your ear sometimes, like people would say, but like very indirectly. I feel like the same thing would happen with him, but like in battle. And on the mission when he would come along, like say for example there are some hostages hidden in like a secret room that they can't see, you would probably like vaguely in his ear hear something amongst the sense of like behind you, and then he would like try and look what's behind him, and then he would find the chamber with the hostages hidden in them, like strapped up or something. And I feel like he would really get a moment to shine because he would probably get like powered up and like start killing the rock creatures all by himself. and he would still struggle with it, but that would still be a really impressive feat, considering that those the rock creatures are really like durable, like I said, and killing them as one person is a big accomplishment. And I feel like it'd be really cool. It would kind of turn into the like the Doomslayer. He would like kind of start piling up bodies, and maybe he would like rip a rock creature into two pieces above his head with like his bare arms. And yeah, I think it'd be really cool. Maybe he would slice them open with like his light sword, and you would really see some of his angelic powers and like spells come to place. So this wasn't actually originally in the plan to have him featured in the episode, but I thought that would be a really good moment to have him get some screen time in the theoretical sense. So yeah, maybe there would be some kind of cool ending. Maybe they would fight like the leader of the terrorist group, like an Osama bin rock creature or something with like a beard. So that would be pretty funny. And like I said, Lucas and the main cast together would probably demolish them at the end. So yeah, I think that's a pretty good concept for the fourth episode. And I actually have some concepts for other episodes in the vault as well, because if I get like an idea, I write it down on my phone on like a note app or whatever. And same thing goes for like hero IDs for like the side characters or like playable heroes in the video game. So I always find it interesting how I make like one video per week about like an idea I have, but then I have like 5 other IDs I had that week that are still not shown to the public because I just wrote them down. But in my mind, they already like exist in like the canonical like Celestials universe or whatever. But you haven't even seen them yet. Like say for example, oh yeah, there's another hero that I came up with literally like yesterday called Element Master, and I was kind of thinking if I was gonna make this video this week about the new episode idea I had or about this hero, but I thought I wanted to do the episode instead. But like let's say for example Element Master, you'll maybe see me in a future video. But yeah, I think it's pretty funny to think about. Anyway, hope you liked the video, and see you in the next one. Bye.